My mum's very, very stupid. And I think if you've not been a person that's been around a stupid person, I don't think you would know how frustrating stupid people are. I've had to live with my mum my whole life, and it was about the age of 6 that I realized that she was stupid. Because I became more intelligent, and it was obvious at that age that I was more intelligent. I think I was. It all started from the time where she believed that in Adam and Eve, and I was just like, "What are you mad? Like only mad people would believe that this story is true." And I never understood like why. It's one of my earliest memories. I think watching a documentary about this cave woman, and they said that the blood and the DNA was coming from this one woman, and they think that's how the human species was formed through a genetic change. I don't know. I remember watching this video, and I know my sister was about 2 years old, so I would have been about 6. And yeah, that was about the age that because I listened to that and I thought, wow, this seems truth. I recognized truth in it, and my mum was ironing. I've got a very strong memory of this. And she didn't, and I was just like, what? So you believe in Adam and Eve? And like I was just like stupid. But yeah, I, I I'll just show an example of what I've had to put up with. Okay, she just called me now, and I said, my uncle's going on holiday, and because he needs to fill out some forms, he cannot go on the holiday. He's already paid. Hasn't paid for the travel, but he's paid for I think it's 5 nights in a hotel. I have no idea. He's offered it to me. He's offered his place to me, so I'll go with my mum, which is a nice, kind gesture. But it's quite expensive to get to this specific location. It's going to cost about £61 to get there by train, a return. But it's not that bad considering I'm going to be getting free accommodation. It's not that bad. I mean, to be honest, I'm keeping it open because I feel like there might be a chance that he might just fill out the forms that he needs to fill in, and then in a week's time he might actually be able to go. I mean, there's a high chance that he won't, but there's a high chance that he will. I don't know. It's very unpredictable. I never know what to think when it comes to his what he's going to do and how he's going to change his mind. But yeah, I just called my mum now to get her, because she was going to pay £200, and my uncle wants this £200, and there's not that much money in my account, so I can take it out, but I just calling her to ask her to put the money in, and she's right across the road from a bank, but she's like, oh no, I can't do that. I mean, I've only got what kind of account have you got? And I was like, just as into my Santander. Oh, but I don't have a Santander. I've only got can't you just wait until this weekend, because I'm seeing you this weekend. I'm like, yeah, but you're not going to be seeing me with £200 in your hand. You don't carry cash around. You'd have to go to the bank, take out the cash, come to my house, give me the cash, and then I'd have to go to the bank. That doesn't make any sense. Just find a bank. She was in the shops, and there was actually a bank just across the road. And so for her, the idea of going to the bank, taking out money, coming to my house, giving me the money so that I can go to the bank, put the money back in, that seemed more efficient to her than the idea of just going into the bank and transferring money into my account. And why didn't she think that was a good idea? Oh, because she didn't realize that you can transfer money from a Nationwide into a Santander. It's just like, but you're 60, or actually she's 70 now. She's 10 years older than my uncle. She's 70, and she doesn't, either she's forgotten, and she's just completely forgotten what banks do. How can you forget something like this? How can you not know that you transfer money from one account to another? And another thing she said is that she spent a few months ago, she spent months and months trying to work out how to use the online banking account. And she said that she can get onto her online account to give money to my sister. So she went to the account to do this online so she can transfer money into my sister's account, and yet she has completely forgotten and has no memory that she can do that. And sometimes you can't help stupid people, because if someone is stupid, anything you try and do to help them, they're just going to forget it the week later or the month later. This is the sort of problem that I've had to deal with my whole life. And my uncle is probably calling me again to confirm that he's going to give me the money or whatever. I don't know if he's going to call, or I have to stop the video.